you have to encounter like kind of like uncomfortable questions or something you have to prepare like every day, like every morning when you wake up.
Yes.
Like you have to be ready. This one is non-Islamic and this one is halal and this one is haram. Like people get tired of it because the Japanese are already feeling stressed. I became Muslim like 14 years ago.
Yes.
And I became Muslim in Egypt. And I went to in Cairo to study like standard like Arabic. So I studied in Arabic like a language school.
Yeah.
So yes, like there are so many differences, but we also must know that we should not like orientalize ourselves. It means like that it's, in the end, this is just a cultural difference.
Yes.
Yes. Because I myself is also like a minority Muslim, so I live in Japan.
Yes.
And maybe like, you know better, but living Muslim in a non-Muslim country is tough. Like,
Yes.
sometimes it's really challenging.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to encounter like kind of like uncomfortable questions or something you have to prepare like every day, like every morning when you wake up.
Yes.
Like you have to be ready.
Yes.
But this Islamic kid, it's like it's more like a cultural aspect or like a culture, which is imagined or invented by Muslim, but can be shared by both Muslim and also like a non-Muslim. So here, like my so-called Japanese Islamic cultural like a project. Like, I'm trying to like design like handicraft or the like a calligraphies or this like tea ceremony project. They all, I want to create something which is strongly like inspired by Islamic spirituality. But I want to create something which can be like a practice or enjoyed by both Muslim and also like a non-Muslim. think like if the Japanese like even though they're already into Islam, if the Muslim are trying to teach Muslim or came to Japan with the attitude that we know something and trying to teach that this one is like Islamic, this one is non-Islamic, and this one is halal, and this one is haram. Like people get tired of it because the Japanese are already feeling stressed. Without design, it's like when I did Japanese handicrafts, and when I'm having a discussion with the Japanese artisan, I also think that this is also like a humble, like a dawah.
Yeah.
Because in this way, I am able to talk about like Islamic like spirituality. I have like some option to introduce like Islam to like Japanese audiences. Like I also like believe that this cultural activity is really important for Japanese, but also in the same time, like Islam can be like exotic, and also Muslim can be exotic. But when you want to like try to introduce Islam, then first we have to know that what the Japanese really want to know, or what the Japanese are like searching, and what is the Japanese like suffering. It means that we have to know like a context. Accent of the jubba. So when we wearing this kimono, actually the Japanese are wearing a half Arab and half Japanese culture. If you have Japanese Muslim, and if you really think that this tawhid is like a colorless, like a life-giving, like inspiring water, which really reflects the color of the indigenous like cultures, like only like Japanese Muslim or like Muslims have a reason to show respect and reason to revive the beauty of the Japanese culture. But what is the important thing for us is that eventually, like we Muslim, I'm sure we become the majority of this dunya. But the being majority is not important. The important thing is that how much like we are working not only for ourselves, but working for the others.